Hey y'all, welcome back for another Craft Controversy beer review. As always, I'm Mr. PJ Harvey, joined by Mr. Sir Griffa fucking Lot.
Okay, I like that.
Today we're going to be reviewing another Bearded Iris beer.
That's a tongue twister.
Bearded Iris beer.
Okay.
A bib. Bearded Iris Brewing Beer. Bearded Iris Beer Brewing. It's a Attention Please Double Dry Hopped. What's 100% brewed with citra, and then it's brewed with Victoria's Secret lace panty hops and Mosaic. I've never heard of Vic Secret hops before this.
I love these off the cuff things. You're a genius.
That's right.
Yeah, so what the hell's Vic Secret? I don't know. It must be a newer
It must
hop.
be pink hops. Think about it, because you know they sell the pink. Yeah, that's what it is.
They got into the business, man. Okay.
Do you imagine? I bet you could. Like, because you know hemp makes really good.
Well, yeah, but
broken. Can you use that with hops because they're cousins? Like, can hops, like, do they have a good enough fiber to make textiles?
if your woman's pussy stank, put some hops down there. I don't know. This is horrible. This is going way after. Anyways, yes, we are reviewing double dry hopped. Attention, please. And it's in crowler form, and I just had this canned, 4 days ago? 3 days ago. So it's very, very fresh, straight from the brewery.
9:30.
I said enough was enough. I'm going down to Bearded Iris.
And when he puts his mind to something, he fucking does it.
So I went down and I went to check it all out. It's an amazing, amazing place. First and foremost, I have to say that. Blown away by their beer, and their hospitality was incredible. The bartenders there are excellent, especially the two that were there the day that I was there. And I want to give a quick shout out. His name is Robert, and he has an Instagram page where he also reviews beers. And I'm telling you what, these pictures he takes are beautiful of these beers, and he's very well spoken about his description and what he's drinking. Better than we are. So go over and check out. Here it is. It's all together. Bob Drinks Beer on Instagram. That's Bob Drinks Beer on Instagram. So please check him out. He's an awesome dude, and he was such a cool guy. He actually recognized us from our channel, so that was awesome. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to him first and foremost.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I'm glad he said something, and I'm being in contact with him actually, because I'm going to send him a package here soon. So teaser. Anyways, so we got the beer here. Let's go ahead and get it open. Oh, hopefully it doesn't money shot us.
Well, that was a pulpit rock that blew.
The Kona pour over, I think it was.
What's that?
It was some pour over. Yeah, this beer is friggin' pretty. So I brought out my prettiest beer glasses for the occasion.
Damn. I smell it now.
Yeah, it is beautiful. God, yeah, it's just filling up the kitchen area here.
Well, it's in my mind. I got in an argument with somebody on a Budweiser Facebook post saying that beer shouldn't have a head. I said, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because that releases the aroma. Plus, if you're eating something with the beer, think about it, if it doesn't have a head, you're putting all that carbonation in your stomach.
Yeah.
Then, if you eat something with salt or sugar,
yeah,
it's going to react with it. Yeah, it's going to make you throw up. So,
maybe not throw up. It'll make you feel like you want to throw up, absolutely, or throw up.
So if you're pouring a beer, make sure it has a head.
Yeah,
because it releases all those aromatics.
Absolutely, and that's a huge part. 95% of your taste is smell. Okay, so you really need to smell it. And okay, can I just hold this up here? I hope you guys can see that. And I doubt
sunset orange.
Yeah, I doubt it does it justice from the video camera view, but wow, to me it looks like carbonated pineapple mango juice.
Yeah.
Straight up. More so than I think I've seen in any other beer.
It's super hazy. I don't know if hazy is the right word for it.
So I can hold this here and I can get a nose on it perfectly.
It's stupid.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's dive into this one. It is so tropical, fruit forward. One of the most, it compares kind of to me with a couple of the Toppling Goliath beers that I've had, but this one takes it just a touch farther.
I would have to say yes.
In the
ones I've had, that this is more tropical
it's got a nice sweetness too.
It does smell like juice, like just
Like fresh
straight up.
pressed juice. Does it not? Orange
does.
juice, a touch of grapefruit, but it's mostly dominated by sweet
Yeah, it's got
pineapple.
that slight bitterness.
Yeah.
that grapefruit would have, but
It's just a
I think it
perfect blend.
smells amazing.
I know.
Like
love
I
this.
wish I could have like a what the fuck you call them?
What?
Car air freshener. Like,
Oh my god.
could you imagine this?
Yeah,
like
that'd be cool. I wouldn't doubt that will come out soon.
breweries, are you listening? They make soap and shit already.
Yeah, so it's just so decadent in the sweet tropical fruit aromas. I just can't even. I don't know how else to describe it. So, well, let's just go
Cheers.
ahead and get into this. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Bearded Iris.
It's like juice.
Well, as I'm drinking it, I'm expecting there to be pulp. You know,
Yeah,
like,
that's what. Like, cause look how fucking hazy.
in my
it is.
mind, I almost tricked myself that this was a tropical fruit juice, and I almost felt like I was actually drinking pulp. Like, that's so cool.
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
That's such a cool thing that the brewery was able to trick me into that. Like, that's awesome.
It's not hard to trick you.
I know. But, god dang it, I love this beer.
I just love like this super sweet washed over your tongue, and like that bitterness at the back end that just kind of brings it all together, like full closure, and then
Yeah, it's a
it makes
complete
you want
circle.
another.
Some IPAs, that my biggest complaint is it's too malty, and it's not like enough of a sweet malt. It's kind of like a dry bitter malt, which I
more
like. I
English
enjoy.
style, like, but if you're not expecting it from that beer, then it's kind of
Yeah, it's kind of turn
off-putting.
off. Yeah, but this one is it's the total package. It washes over complete tropical fruit juice, and then finishes sweet. And that is my favorite kind of IPA. This embodies everything that I love in an IPA. So if you can't already guess what I'm going to give it. Well, maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. We'll see. But we have cards here
Yeah.
to write down, so people it's blank. We've not talked about it off camera. This is the first time he's had it. This is the second time I've had it. Anything else to add? What else would you add to that? Sex in a glass?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so. So let's go ahead and write down our
Super secret.
All right. You can go first.
95.
Okay. Cool.
It's fucking delicious.
I really thought you'd go higher.
Well, I wish it was a bit more bitter.
Oh, okay.
Because I do like the West Coast style. But I forgot which beer it was we reviewed, but it was like a perfect matchup.
Between the two styles.
Yeah. I wish it was slightly more bitter, but like that's not what they're going for, I guess. But that's just my little nitpicking thing.
Okay.
I guess I had to find something that.
Okay, that's fair. I gave mine a 1,000. Yeah, I didn't write it so you can see it, but no, it's 100 beer. It's 100 beer for me all day because that is the style of IPA that I enjoy the most. And part of that might be because I actually got to go to the brewery, and I feel like that kind of factors into my score a little bit. I think I'd probably give this a 98, 99. But since I was there and had such a pleasant experience and enjoyed it so much, man, it's 100 beer all day for me. And it's by far the best bearded Irish beer that I've had.
There's some pretty good beer in Irish beer.
Oh my gosh, yes there are. they just keep
It's like a
cranking
little-
them out.
It's
left
like a
and
little
right.
oasis in the middle of a
In
not really
Nashville.
known for
Yeah,
beer
well,
state.
and they're leading the way. I honestly believe that they're leading the way and changing that because I went to several places in Nashville that I was just thinking, wow, is this all you guys can get? I mean, are we spoiled in Indiana and Kentucky? But
Yeah.
I think that they are leading the trend, and I think that they had a law where they could only brew such a high ABV in the state, but I think that recently changed. I could be wrong. Correct me,
Yeah,
somebody.
I think it switched to you had to have a distillation license to make above like a certain amount.
Garbage.
Yeah, like a
That's
7% or
stupid.
something. Don't quote me on that, but now they're allowed to like brew 13%, 14% beers.
So there's a revolution happening finally in Tennessee.
The free state of Jones. That's
But
what-
my God,
that's what I like.
this is incredible. This is my favorite kind of IPA. Tropical as shit and also sweet.
Cause shit's very tropical.
So 100 from me, 95 from PJ,
97.5.
97.5 overall from us. Thanks again from Robert. He was such a cool guy. If you ever go in there and you have the pleasure of having him as your bartender, please talk to him. He's such a cool guy. He knows his beers really, really well. And one more time, Bob Drinks Beer on Instagram. So please check him out on there if you don't mind. So comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon in another beer review. Thanks, guys.